Sarah Blaseby.
The Prime Minister has said that we should all be able to see our GP face-to-face if we'd like to. How can GP practices be supported to provide quality care for patients?
Munira.
Sarah, I want to just start by saying that our GPs have done a phenomenal job throughout this pandemic. They've worked incredibly hard. Obviously, in the recent months, they've been rolling out the vaccination programme, but they have been working throughout, seeing people initially largely remotely, and now are doing a combination of both remote and
OK, but the question is, Munira, how can GP practices be supported to provide quality care for patients so that we can see them face-to-face? I think that's what you're getting at, Sarah.
Well, I think as we start to roll out the booster jab programme, for instance, I think we should be relying much more on community pharmacy, for instance, and some of the vaccination hubs in my own constituency. The big vaccination hub has been shut down.
The question is about seeing GPs face-to-face, not going to your pharmacy.
No, but the point I'm making is that if there is less pressure on GPs from other things, such as the vaccination programme, they will be freed up a bit more to see people face-to-face. We need investment in our GP surgery. We need to recruit and train far more GPs. There's huge workforce pressures across the NHS, GPs being one of them. So it's about that long-term investment. In the short term, it's trying to find ways to free them up so that they can see you face-to-face. And don't forget, there are people who actually prefer the remote triage. So where people are happy to be seen remotely, that's probably a quicker way to be seen. But then that frees up time for people to be able to see others face-to-face.
I'm not entirely sure the vaccinations is the issue. As far as I'm aware, most vaccinations happen outside GP surgeries. But the head of the Royal College of GPs has been addressing this issue. There's been, it was pre-pandemic that 80% of appointments were carried out face-to-face with GPs. It's now something like 57%. And the head of the Royal College of GPs says he thinks 56% is about right. So you then have the Prime Minister saying people should be able to see their GP face-to-face if they want to. So you've asked this question. Is this because you're involved, you're a GP, or have you got a personal interest in this?
Just a patient, and I understand the pressures on the system. It's just, what can we do? What can we do to help?
And do you want to be able to see your GP face-to-face when you want to?
Ideally, yes. Yes, ideally.
So 56% is about right. That's what the head of the Royal College is saying. Richard, does that sound right to you?